The jobs report that indicates that the economy added 263,000 jobs in March, coming on top of 250-something thousand in February, a two-month total of more than 500,000, is enormously encouraging. It usually would take Obama 4 or 5 months to reach that kind of total. But what's particularly interesting is the sectors in which there was growth, because you can see in that the footprints and the results of each of Donald Trump's policies. Start with the fact that it was unusual that the growth occurred in manufacturing and in construction, not in service sector jobs. And that indicates that as Trump is revising the EPA rules and the various other regulations that are handicapping and constraining construction and manufacturing, that there's a lot of confidence by employers that the growth will continue. And therefore they're adding new capability, new equipment, and new production lines in anticipation of those regulatory changes. The second big thing is that the health industry added close to 50,000 jobs. That has to be the byproduct of the obvious efforts of the Trump administration to end Obamacare and to end the ridiculous requirements that it imposes on the industry. And while those efforts are not complete yet, and they are not totally successful yet, they certainly are ongoing, and you can clearly see the direction in which they're moving. Donald Trump deserves a real hand of applause for these growth policies and the effect they're having. It's very significant that most of these measures that are occasioning this economic growth have been because of executive action by the president, executive orders or the repeal of regulations set in place by Obama. And that indicates that even amid the talk in the media about Trump's administration being a failure and can he turn it around and all kinds of garbage like that, there's a steady drumbeat of real achievement going on in Washington that makes this first 100 days very exciting. Chaotic, but exciting.